हेलो, गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल। अच्छा, शुणी पार्छ समस्ते? फ्रेंड्स आर देयर? ओके, अगेन आई एम डिस्कसिंग। सो generally we have already known the equation of motions in one dimension. Already we have known the equation of motions in one dimension, just like s is equal to ut plus half at square, v is equal to u plus at, v square minus u square is equal to 2s, snth is equal to u plus a by 2 2n minus 1. Those equations we have already discussed in motion in one dimension, and also those equations are applicable in motion in two dimension. Okay, those equations are only applicable in which condition? Who can say? Those equations are applicable in which conditions? Those equations are only applicable when the body maintains यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन। बुझी पारछ कि नहीं? जेतेबेले गोटे बॉडीटा यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन रे से जीव, बुझी पारछ कि नहीं? एट दैट टाइम यू शुड अप्लाई दिस इक्वेशंस। बुझी पारछ कि नहीं? यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन इन स्ट्रेट लाइन मोशन। ओके, नाउ प्रोजेक्टाइल two dimension, those equations, how those equations are applicable in two dimensional motion. Here you see that let a body is projected from the point O, making an angle theta with the horizontal direction. Let the body is projected with the velocity u, making an angle theta with the horizontal. Then the path of the body will be like this. Okay, will be like this. Okay, because the motion is happening in which field? In which field the motion is happening? Hello, this motion is happening in which field? Gravitational field or electrical field? Yes, gravitational field. बुझी पारछ कि नहीं? Although there is only gravitational field, okay, gravity always acts downward at each and every point of the body. It pulls down. Okay, so the path of the body will be like this, and it is the parabolic path. It is the parabolic path. How you know that the path is parabolic? Now, y is equal to, we have already discussed, y is equal to x tan theta minus half g x square by u square cos square theta. Y is equal to x tan theta minus half g x square by u square cos square theta. Okay, this equation is the parabolic equation, and it is called the equation of trajectory. Y is equal to x tan theta minus half g x square by u square cos square theta. Okay, here students, the velocity u is reserved in two components. Here you see, that is u cos theta and u sin theta. U sin theta acting vertically upward and u cos theta horizontal direction. Okay, u sin theta is always affected by gravity, because gravity acting downward and u sin theta upward. So finally the final velocity of the body at the topmost point, Vy is equal to 0. We have already discussed. Again I am telling, Vy is equal to 0. But there is no acceleration in x-axis. So u cos theta remains constant throughout of its motion. So u cos theta is equal to constant throughout of its motion. Okay, then we have already derived the total time of flight, time of ascent, time of descent. Time of ascent denoted by Ta, time of ascent is equal to u sin theta by g, time of descent already I have discussed, say u sin theta by z. Then total time of flight, that is 2u sin theta by z. This is the formula for the total time of flight. Okay, then also the maximum height, here you see this is the maximum height obtained by the body. So h max, maximum height lekho formula, h max is equal to u square sin square theta by 2g. Maximum height, h max is equal to u square sin square theta by 2g. Then horizontal range, x is equal to horizontal velocity u cos theta into total time t, that equal to u cos theta into 2u sin theta by z, that equal to u square sin 2 theta by z x. Horizontal range, and the horizontal range will be maximum if u keeping constant, and theta varies, that at which angle horizontal range will be maximum. Who can say? 90 degree. That means if theta you put here 45 into 2, okay, 45 into 2, 90 sin 91. So at the angle 45, the range will be maximum. अरे बुझ पारछो ना? अच्छा, next aso instantaneous velocity of the body. Instantaneous velocity, again I am telling, instantaneous velocity, suppose P is the point where we have to calculate the velocity at this instant. At the point P, we have to calculate the velocity of the body at a certain instant. Okay, this must be u cos theta. This is already constant, always constant. I have told u cos theta always constant throughout of the motion. Then here this is the velocity in y axis in downward direction. So Vy is equal to uy plus ayt. Here you can apply here. So here Vy is equal to uy will be how much? Na u sin theta minus gt. अरे म्यूट करो पिला माने म्यूट करो. Let after the time t, its velocity at the point P is Vy theta minus gt. Here Vy be the final velocity, vertical velocity after the time t here. So Vy is equal to u sin theta minus gt. So here the resultant velocity V here. So V is equal to, I can write here u cos theta I cap minus u sin theta minus gt j cap. Here you see, I can write V in the terms of u cos theta I cap minus u sin theta minus gt j cap. Okay, so the magnitude of the velocity V is equal to u cos theta square plus u sin theta minus gt square root over. I can write here this formula. Okay, this is instantaneous velocity. Acha, then instantaneous position. Instantaneous position, here you see, suppose the particle is at the point P and this is the displacement of the body in y axis and this is the displacement of the body in x axis. When the body is at the point P and the position vector joining from O this is the position vector, this is r. Let r be the position vector, let r be the position vector joined from O to P. P is the point where the body is placed at that instant. So r vector I can write here x I cap plus y j cap. R vector is equal to x I cap plus y j cap, and r vector I can write in magnitude x square plus y square root 2 over. And students, you see x is how much here? X is equal to will be how much? Now u cos theta into t. X is equal to u cos theta into t. Let the time taken be t from O to P. Then horizontal velocity is constant. So the horizontal displacement in the time interval t, x is equal to u cos theta into t. And the vertical displacement y, I can write here y is equal to u sin theta t minus half gt square. This is the vertical displacement in the time t. Then the magnitude of the position vector, I can write here r is equal to x square plus y square root over. That means u cos theta t square plus u sin theta t minus half gt square whole square root over. This is the instantaneous position. And also we can write the direction, this angle, we can calculate this angle alpha. Okay, suppose when the body is at the point P, okay, when the body is at the point P, it makes an angle alpha with the x-axis. Then I can write the direction tan alpha is equal to y by x. Tan alpha is equal to y by x. Then y is equal to how much? U sin theta t minus half gt square divided by u cos theta into t. That equal to t taking common here, u sin theta minus half gt divided by u cos theta into t. That means t cancelled out, and it must be u sin theta minus half gt divided by u cos theta. This is tan alpha, and alpha is equal to how much? Tan inverse u sin theta minus half gt divided by u cos theta. Okay, those concepts already discussed in the last class, again I am discussing. Okay, some new students are there. अरे बुझी पारछो कि लिखिदेल ना direction tan alpha is equal to tan inverse लिख देलो तो when a body is projected from a certain height, h height, this is the body, and it is projected from a certain height horizontally with the speed v, mass m. Question, do you understand? Suppose a body is projected horizontally from a certain height s, then you have to find the horizontal displacement and also the striking velocity of the body when it touches the ground. So the path of the body will be how much? This will be the path. This will be the path of the body. This must be the horizontal range x. Okay. You have to find V is given here. V and H given here. Suppose V is equal to 20 meter per second, H is equal to 100 meter. Then you have to find the time taken by the body to reach the ground, first bit, and the second bit is find its horizontal displacement, and in third bit find the striking velocity of the body, at the ground. Okay. Questions? Did you understand? Try yourself. Again I am telling the question. A body is projected horizontally 20 meter per second at a height 100 meter from the ground. Okay. Then you have to find the time taken by the body to reach the ground. First point. Second point, find its horizontal displacement. Third point, find the striking velocity of the body at the ground. That means when the body touches the ground, at which velocity it will strike. Okay? Okay, here you see. When the body projected with velocity v or that equal to 20 meter per second in horizontal direction, okay, the displacement of the body will happen in x-axis or in y-axis. In which axis the displacement will be there? The displacement will be there in both axes, in x-axis as well as in y-axis. So individually we have to calculate. First of all, we should calculate the displacement in y-axis. Okay. Here you see, this is the y-axis. When the body reaches here, this will be the displacement in y-axis in negative y direction. And when it reaches here, this will be the horizontal displacement. Okay. Then we know that the equation of motion in one dimension I have already discussed. When the body maintains uniform motion or uniform acceleration, okay, then you can apply the equation of motions. So I can apply here Sy is equal to Uyt plus half Ayt square. Okay. So here you see the displacement is happening in negative y direction. Okay. So Sy will be put here minus 100 or not? Hello. This is the origin. Okay, here you see the body is now coming to here. So this will be the displacement in y-axis. So displacement is happening in negative y-axis or not? This is how much? 100 meter. So minus 100 is equal to Uy, that is the initial vertical velocity. That is the initial vertical velocity was how much? there was the horizontal displacement 20 meter per second. Is there any vertical displacement in initial condition? No. So Uy is equal to 0. Clear concept? And also acceleration in y-axis, that is what? Gravity. Gravity also acting downward. That is in negative y-axis or positive y-axis gravity is acting? Negative y-axis. That's why minus half gt square. Clear? So 100 is equal to half gt square, implies that t is equal to 2 into 100 by 0 to hour. Okay? If you place 100 in terms of h, then 2h by g. That also 2h by g. H is given here 100 meter. Okay? Then you can get the time of flight 200 by g, that is equal to root 20 seconds. Clear? Got my point? This is the time taken by the body to reach from this point to this point. Within that time, it has two displacements. One displacement in y-axis and another displacement in x-axis. Okay? Within the same time, root 20 seconds. Okay? Then we have to find the horizontal displacement within that time. So x is equal to horizontal displacement. X is equal to horizontal velocity is how much here? V into time taken how much? T, that equal to Vt. Or V is given here 20 meter per second and time is here root 20 second. That is equal to 20 root 20 meter. Clear? Okay. Next bit 3 is asking, find the striking velocity of the body at the ground. Striking velocity. When the body just strikes the ground, okay, the velocity has two components. The velocity of the body will be two components. What are those components? One is horizontal velocity, that is V, 20 meter per second. This is constant. And another one is Vy, which is acting in negative y direction. Vy. Then you have to find the velocity of the body in y-axis within that time, root 20 seconds. So Vy is equal to Uy plus Ayt. Vy is equal to Uy plus Ayt. Vy means the final vertical velocity in y-axis. Uy, that is the initial velocity in y-axis. Ay means the acceleration in y-axis, and t is the time taken. So Vy is equal to Uy given here 0 and Ay we know already, that is gravity acting in downward direction, so minus gt, that equal to minus g into t. Okay, here Vy is equal to minus gt. This is the velocity in y-axis when the body just strikes the ground. This is the velocity of the body in y-axis when the body just strikes the ground, that is Vy is equal to minus gt. Here negative sign indicates that the direction of the velocity in downward direction. Clear? So I can write here Vy is equal to minus gt, then the resultant velocity V. Then the resultant velocity V I can write here, V is equal to Vx square plus Vy square root over. Vx, that is V constant 20 meter per second, 20 square plus this is minus gt, minus g is how much, 10, t is how much, root 20 square root over. अरे बुझी पाल ना, लिखि दियो लिखि दियो। Height h, now body is projected from a certain height h, making an angle theta with the horizontal with certain velocity u. This is the body here, mass m. Hello. The next concept is that when a body is projected from a certain height, okay, with the velocity u, making an angle theta with the horizontal direction. From certain height from the ground, okay. This is the ground, okay. From the ground at a certain height h, the body is projected, making an angle theta with the horizontal with the velocity u, okay. Then you have to find its horizontal displacement, time taken by the body to reach the bottom, and in the third bit, striking velocity of the body at the ground. Okay, try yourself. अरे देखा जाउची कि then first of all we should calculate the time of flight. Okay, this is the key point. First of all, what do we calculate? First of all, we should calculate the time of flight. That means the time taken by the body to come the bottom. Okay, suppose t be the time taken by the body. Okay, let t be the time taken by the body from this point to this point. Within that time it has two displacements, one is horizontal displacement and another one is vertical displacement. So I can write the formula Sy is equal to Uyt plus half Ayt square. Already I have discussed the equation of motion in one dimension is applied here. Sy is equal to Uyt plus half Ayt square, and Sy that is here in negative y axis. Displacement is happening in which axis? In negative y axis. So minus h is equal to 0. Here you see initial vertical velocity will be how much, we can say here? Initial vertical velocity will be how much here, we can say here? Initial vertical velocity is how much? The initial vertical velocity will be how much here, who can say? I u sin theta para. U sin theta t minus how much? Gt square. Understand? Because gravity acting downward, so Ay is equal to minus g. Then minus taking common here, h is equal to minus u sin theta t plus half gt square. Okay, then 2h is equal to minus 2u sin theta t plus gt square, और gt square minus 2u sin theta t minus 2h is equal to 0. And this is the quadratic equation. This is the quadratic equation. ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is quadratic equation. Here a is equal to how much? G. B is how much here? 2u minus ax square. B is equal to 2u sin theta. C is how much? Minus 2h. So applying here direct, you can get t is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac root over by 2 into a. Okay, t is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. So putting the value of b, c, a, here h must be given. Suppose h is equal to 100 meter and u is equal to, that is 20 meter per second, and theta is equal to, suppose that is 60 degree. Then you can put here the value, then you can get the value of t. Okay, definitely you can get the value of t, and after getting the value of t, you can apply the horizontal range. X is equal to horizontal velocity u cos theta 60 into t. T will be how much here? Putting that value, then you can get the horizontal velocity. Okay, note down. B is 4 u square sin square theta. 4 into u square, that means 20 square kete? How much? 400. Sin square theta, sin 60 root 3 by 2, that means 3 by 4, minus 4 into a is how much? G, that means 10. C is how much? Minus 2h, so minus plus 2 into h is how much? 100. This root over divided by 2 into a is how much? G. So t is equal to 20 root 3 plus or minus 400 into 3, that is 1200 plus 1000, 4 to the 8, 80 into 100, 8000 root over divided by 20. So t is equal to 20 root 3 plus or minus 1200 plus 8000, 1000 to 8000, 1200, yes, that is 9200 root over divided by 20. That equal to 20 root 3, this will be 10 root 92 divided by 20, that equal to 20 into 1.73 plus 10 root 92, that is 9 point something. Okay, 9 point something, suppose 9.3 or 3 or 4 you can take here, 9.2 something suppose, divided by 20 gote, and another one is 20 into 1.73 minus 10 into 9.2 divided by how much? 20. Okay, here you see 20 into 1.73 minus 10 into 9.2. This time will be negative, time cannot be negative, so you can write this value. You can take this value. Okay, so 17.3 into 2, 34.6 plus 92 by 20, that equal to 120, 126.6 by 20, 92.0, 34.6, yes, 126.6 by 20, yes, that is 12.66 divided by 2. 6.33 seconds, or approximately that is 6 seconds. Approximately 6 seconds time, and you can put the time in equation here. 20 into cos 60 into t, that is 20 cos 60 is how much? T into t is how much? 6 seconds. This will be the 60 meter. This will be the horizontal displacement. ओके अबे बुझीपारछ ना हाँ हॉरिजॉन्टल रेंज मिलगला टाइम पाइगला 6 सेकेंड देन यू हैव टू फाइंड द स्ट्राइकिंग वेलोसिटी एट द ग्राउंड स्ट्राइकिंग वेलोसिटी एट द ग्राउंड here you see striking velocity that means this will be the velocity in y axis vy and this will be the velocity in x axis vx. Already I have discussed there is the velocity in horizontal direction is always constant, so vx is equal to how much? U cos theta, that equal to u cos theta, that equal to u is how much? 20 into cos 60, that is half, that means 10 meter per second. This velocity is always constant during the projectile motion or throughout the motion. Okay, then vy, the striking vertical velocity at the ground, vy is equal to how much here? Uy plus ayt, uy here how much? U sin theta minus gt. Here you see initial vertical velocity is there, u sin theta, but in the previous case there was no vertical velocity, so we have already put at 0 there, but here you cannot put 0 because initial vertical velocity is there, u sin theta. Okay, so vy is equal to how much? U sin theta minus gt. अरे बुझी पारछो ना? So v is equal to v vector is equal to vx I cap plus vy j cap. Okay, so v vector is equal to vx, that is 10 I cap plus u sin theta minus dt, u that is 20 sin 60, that is root 3 by 2 into t is how much? U sin theta, sorry, u sin theta minus g is how much? T into t is how much? 6. This much j cap, this will be minus vx I cap plus vy j cap, vy j cap. Okay, vy j cap, the plus like this much, and here you see 20 root 3 by 2 minus 10 into 60, this sum will become in negative. Why? We can say this sum 20 into root 3 by 2, that is 10 root 3 minus 60. This sum will be how much? Negative. Why it is negative? Why it is negative? Why the velocity in y-axis is negative, I am asking. Because the direction of the vertical velocity at this point is downward direction. Here you see from the figure. अरे बुझी पाल कि हाँ. So v vector will be how much here? So v vector will be how much here? That is 10 I cap plus 10 root 3 minus 60 j cap. Okay, और v is equal to 10 square plus 10 root 3 minus 60 whole square root over. देखो एटा नेगेटिव आसीबो, नेगेटिव रो स्क्वायर टा पॉजिटिव आसीबो नै ते बुझि पाछो नै. सो v will be like this. This is the striking velocity. Clear? This is the striking velocity of the body at the ground. अरे बुझि पाछो ना नै. So then I will discuss the next concept. Next concept. Here the body is projected from a certain height, making some an angle theta with the horizontal. This is the horizontal line. Okay, the body is projected like this, theta, with some velocity, suppose u. Okay, suppose this is a building. At the top of the building, a body is projected towards this point. Suppose this point P. Okay. Okay. Then you have to find is the body projected from the point O will reach the point P or not. अरे बुझी पाछ ना बुझी पारनो. Suppose this is the ground and here is your friend. Your friend is taken to be a point mass. Suppose this is your friend at the point P and another friend is here. This friend wants to throw a food packet to this point P, okay, with the velocity u, making an angle theta with the horizontal. Is the food packet will reach at the point P? अरे P point रे जो तुम सांग अछि से P point रे अछि तुम सांग को हम गोटे पॉइंट मास बोल धरछंती. एठी आउ गोटे सांग कोन करछि गोटे फूड पैकेट ताको डायरेक्ट थ्रो करछि. बुझि पारछो कि नै? पूरा डायरेक्ट थ्रो करछि u स्पीड रे, मेकिंग एन एंगल थीटा विथ द हॉरिजॉन्टल. Okay, question is asking, is the food packet will reach at the point P where your friend is there? Okay, if yes, then proof how. If no, then proof how. Suppose this is the suppose this is the displacement x. Okay. Suppose your friend is at a distance x from the bottom of the building. Okay. Suppose the point P is at a distance x from the bottom of the building. Okay. Then the path of the food packet will be how much? Like this. The path of the food packet will be like this. Why? Why the path of the food packet is like this?
Gravity.
Yes. If there was no gravity, then the food packet is directly aiming to the point P. It is possible to reach there. Because here gravity is acting downward. Okay. So the path of the food packet will be like this. Clear? So the food packet will be touch here at the point P dash. Okay. Then how short will be there? Suppose this is x dash, this distance is x dash, then how short will be there? That is x minus x dash. This will be the short of the path. This will be the difference of the distance. और केते शॉर्ट हबो ना x माइनस x डैश शॉर्ट हबो एते डिस्टेंस बुझि पाछो ना बुझि पानो अरे कांसेप्ट पूरा एनालिसिस करो बुझि पालो कि सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हियर वी एनालाइज टाइम फैक्टर. First of all, we should analyze the time factor. Okay, the time taken by the food packet to reach the bottom. Okay, when it reaches the point P dash, it has two displacements. One is vertical displacement h minus s downward, and another is horizontal displacement x dash. Okay. Okay. Then we should calculate the time taken. So I can write Sy is equal to Uyt plus half Ayt square. Sy is equal to Uyt plus half Ayt square. Okay. And suppose this h is equal to 100 meter. Okay. U is equal to 20. Suppose that is 10 meter per second. Okay. And theta is equal to here 30 degree. Theta is equal to 30 degree. Horizontal से तो 30 degree करके प्रोजेक्ट करा होची. ताले Sy is equal to Uyt plus half Ayt square. So Sy is equal to बदल हम कौन लिखी भी रहे? Sy displacement in negative y axis तो minus 100. Clear? Uy is how much here? Uy here you see. This will be u sin theta, negative y axis. समझ में नहीं आ रहा. Here this is the velocity in this direction, and the velocity is resolved in two components. This is u cos theta, and this is u sin theta downward. So minus 100 is equal to minus u sin theta t minus half gt square. Here you analyze all the parameters, displacement, velocity, acceleration, all are acting in negative y direction. U sin theta negative y axis, displacement also negative y axis, and also gravity acting negative y axis. Okay. So according to the coordinate system, negative y axis negative. So minus 100 is equal to minus u sin theta t minus half gt square, and you can put the value of theta here 30 degree. We can write 100 is equal to u is 10 sin 30, that is half into t, this is plus 5t square. Negative sign taking common here and cancelled out in both the sides, and putting the value of gravity, that is 10. Okay, this will be 5t square sin 60, the sin 30, that is half. Okay, 10 by 2. So 100 is equal to 5t plus 5t square, or 20 is equal to t plus t square, or t square plus t minus 20 equal to 0. T square plus t minus 20 is equal to 0, or t is equal to how much here? Minus b, that means 1, plus or minus b square, 1 square, minus 4 into a is how much? 1, c is how much? Minus 20, root over by 2 into a is how much? 1. So t equal to here 1 plus or minus, minus minus plus, 20 into 4 is 80 plus 1, 81, root over, that is 9 divided by 2. That equal to 1 plus 9 by 2, and another one is 1 minus 9 by 2. So time can't be negative. So time factor will be how much here? 9 plus 1, 10 by 2, that is 5 seconds. Okay. Got my point? Okay. Then within that time, the horizontal displacement x dash I can write here. X dash is equal to how much? Horizontal velocity u cos theta into t, that equal to u cos theta, that means u is how much? 10, and cos 30, that is root 3 by 2 into t is how much? 5 seconds. To get 5, that is 25 root 3 meter. Okay. Suppose x is equal to here 50 meter. Suppose the separation between the friend at the point P and the bottom of the building is given here 50 meter, and x dash, that means the range of the food packet at the point P dash is how much here? 25 root 3. Okay. Then short will be how much? X minus x dash. This is the difference in distance. That equal to, we can get 50 minus 25 root 3, that equal to 50 minus 25 into root 3, 1.73, that equal to, solve yourself. This distance x minus x dash you can get. Solving this 50 minus 25 into 1.73. This value 25 into 1.73, this value must be less than 250. आर एटा 50 रु निहाती कम आसो बुझी पारछ ना नहीं? 25 रे 2 मल्टीप्लाई कले 50 ना, 25 into 1.73 लेस देन 50 आसो. अरे बुझी पारछ कि नहीं? Okay. Motion in electric field. That means when a body is projected, neither only in gravitational field but also in electrical field. I mean to say that if a body is projected both in electric field and a magnetic field, okay, then what will happen? Okay. Not charged. If the body is not charged, is there any effect of electric field on the body? बे जदि चार्ज बोर्ड जदि आम से बॉडीटा को जो बॉडीटा को आम प्रोजेक्ट कर चार्ज आम दे नथिबा खाली इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड अंडर से कौन किसी इफेक्ट आसो कि तापर फोर्स एक्ट करिवो कि अरे इलेक्ट्रिकल फोर्स एक्ट करिवो कि करिवोनी बुझी पारछ ना नहीं ता माने एठी आमे कौन करिबा लेख हियर लिख दियो हेडिंग लिख दियो साइमल्टेनियस इफेक्ट of electric field and gravitational field on a charged body बुझी पारछ ना बुझी पारनो simultaneous effect of electric field and gravitational field on a charged body okay. Suppose electric field acting downward आम इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड डाउनवर्ड लगे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज E acting downward at every point and also gravity acting downward G अरे ग्राविटी एक्टिंग डाउनवर्ड ए फील्ड भितर आम गोटे कौन करवा गोटे चार्ज बॉडी को आम कौन करवा मोशन करेवा प्रोजेक्ट करेवा देखो सपोज दिस इज द ओरिजिन O the body is given velocity u okay then the path of the body here you see okay then here who can say the time of flight increase or decrease for a particular velocity u and a particular angle theta body having mass m and charge q the body which was projected having mass m and charge q okay the effect on the body that means the force acting on the body electrical force and gravitational force two forces will come into play already gravity is there now again we applied electric field in downward direction okay so the time of flight will be how much here who can say सबू कमिबो टाइम ऑफ फ्लाइट कमिबो मैक्सिमम हाइट कमिबो हॉरिजॉन्टल रेंज कमिबो सबू कमिबो काई कि बे देखो देखो वर्तमान देखो एटी ओनली mg एक्ट करथुला डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन रे बुझी परछो कि नहीं वर्तमान कोन एक्ट करिवो जेतु बॉडी रो चार्ज अछि इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड बर्तमान इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड एक्टिंग डाउनवर्ड तो इलेक्ट्रिकल फोर्स भी डाउनवर्ड रहबो कि नहीं इलेक्ट्रिकल फोर्स कहते चार्ज इनटू इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड दीटा जंग फोर्स डाउनवर्ड रहउची त रिजल्टेंट कोन हबो एडिशन हो जिवो सो नेट रिजल्टेंट फोर्स मास इनटू ए नेट इज इक्वल टू नेट फोर्स के एफ इलेक्ट्रिकल QE प्लस mg अरे बुझी परछो कि नहीं so a net acceleration will be how much QE charge of the body जो चार्ज देछन्ती हमें आ जो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड गिवन अछि QE by m plus how much G this is the net acceleration of the body so the direction of the net acceleration is where towards up or towards down the direction of the net acceleration kuade be downward electric field jo ada electrical force ad padibo na yes so the time of flight t is equal to you already I have discussed 2u sin theta by g jetala only gravitational field was there you put G but both electric field and gravitational field so we should put a net acceleration understand that equal to 2u sin theta divided by g plus qe by m. अरे बुझी पार्ल कि नहीं? अच्छा ता माने जतबले एटा बढ़ी गला देख क्यू ई बाय एम मस्ट बी ग्रेटर देन 0 तो ग्रेविटी सहित तो से ऐड हो गला जतो ए डिनोमिनेटर टा बढ़ी गला तने फ्रैक्शन टा कोन हबो? अरे डिनोमिनेटर टा बढ़ी गला वर्तमान तने फ्रैक्शन टा कोन हबो? कमी जीवो. So the time of flight decreases. Question asuchi, you should keep in your mind. The time of flight decreases. Okay. If the vertically downward electric field is applied, if the direction of the electric field is downward, then the time of flight definitely decreases. Okay. Acha, again you analyze if there is no electric field and charge is there. Charge is there, body is charged already, but there is no electric field. So that's why electric field बदला 0 put कर दो ताले 2u sin theta by g. So time factor will not affected. Clear? Yes, sir. If electric field is there, gravity is there, but there is no charge given to the body. Projected body की हमें charge देना आती. ताले time of flight कौन होगा? Again remain same 2u sin theta by g. कना q बदले 0 put करियो. Clear? बुझी पारलो कि नहीं? अच्छा. Then also if the electric field is applied in upward direction, then what will happen? Lagao point lagao. When the electric field is applied in upward direction, note down. If the electric field is applied in upward direction, if the electric field is applied in upward direction, electric field is like this and the gravity is like this. Okay. In such a condition that G greater than E. अरे बुझी पारछो कि नहीं? ता माने देखो ए फील्ड टा ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड टा इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड टू कौन अछि बहुत अधिक अछि. बुझी पारछो ना नहीं? तने टाइम ऑफ फ्लाइट कौन हबो को? T is equal to 2u sin theta divided by G minus केते आइजबो? QE by M. अरे बुझी पारछो कि नहीं? T is equal to 2u sin theta by G minus QE by M. Okay. Now the time of flight increases or decreases? Now the time of flight क्या होगा? Time of flight increases. अरे बुझी पारछो ना नहीं? If the electric field vertically downward, then time of flight decreases. If the electric field vertically upward, then the time of flight increases. Okay? If the time of flight, देखो another concept. If the horizontal electric field is there, if there is horizontal electric field, that means electric field is applied like this, E. Gravity will be like this, G. Then here net acceleration will be how much here? A net. And net will be how much? A net. This will be the resultant. This will be gravity. And ये जो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड अच्छी बुझी पारछो कि नहीं? ताले एटी एक्सेलरेशन टा केते आसीबो? एटी एक्सेलरेशन टा केते हबो? q स्क्वायर e स्क्वायर m स्क्वायर प्लस g स्क्वायर रूट ओवर. Okay. Hello. अरे बुझिपार कि हाँ अच्छा देन हम एनालिसिस करवा हॉराइजॉन्टल रेंज कौन हम देख फॉर द वर्टिकल इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड देख वर्टिकल इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड सॉरी वर्टिकली डाउनवर्ड इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड फॉर वर्टिकल डाउनवर्ड इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड horizontal range x is equal to u square sin 2 theta divided by g plus qe by m, and maximum height h is equal to u square sin square theta by 2 into g plus qe by m. This is the vertical height, and time of flight already I have discussed 2u sin theta divided by g plus qe by m. Those equations for the vertical downward electric field, those equations will come into play. Here you analyze all the factors: horizontal range, maximum height, total time of flight, all are decreases for the downward electric field. Once again I am telling, if the electric field acting vertically downward in the direction of gravity, then all the parameters, that means the horizontal range, the vertical height, total time of flight, all are decreasing. Here you analyze, because in denominator term g plus qe by m, this is increases, obviously this is increases or decreases, x decreases. 2 into g plus q by m, this term increases, h decreases, g plus q by m increases, 30 decreases. Okay, this is for vertical downward electric field. Okay, acha, for vertical upward electric field, x will be how much here? U square sin 2 theta divided by g minus qe by m. H is equal to u square sin square theta by 2 into g minus qe by m, and also t is equal to 2u sin theta divided by g minus qe by m. Okay, where m is the mass of the charge body and q is the charge of the charge body, is the electric field given electric field. Okay, in both the cases, this is downward case and this is upward case. All the parameters, that means horizontal range, maximum height, h max, maximum height, time of flight, in this case all are decreasing, and in this case all are increasing. That means x increases, maximum height increases, total time of flight increases for the given vertical electric field E. Clear concept? अरे बुझी पार्छ ना नहीं? Okay. Okay, write down one question. A body is here and it is given a velocity 10 meter per second in horizontal direction, in positive x direction, and it is given a force F is equal to 50 Newton in negative y axis. Okay. It is a plane. The motion is happening under a plane. This is x axis and xy plane. Okay. And mass of the body m is equal to 2 kg. Okay. Then find the O. Find the position of the body. Then find the position of the body. Then find the position of the body after 5 seconds with respect to the origin. Also find the velocity of the body at that moment. Okay. Try yourself. Again, I am telling the question. The body at the origin O. Okay. The mass of the body is 2 kg and it is given simultaneously two actions. One is 10 meter per second in horizontal direction and another in y axis 50 Newton acting negative y axis. Okay. Then you have to find the position of the body after 5 seconds with respect to the origin. Also find the velocity of the body at that moment. Clear? This type of questions I have already solved in the last class. Okay. Just to try. अरे क्वेश्चन बुझी पाल ना हेलो Try yourself. Okay students, here you see position of the body Sx is equal to uxt Sx is equal to uxt, that means displacement in x-axis is equal to horizontal velocity kete how much 10 into t how much 5 10 into 5 how much 50 meter, and the displacement in y-axis sy is equal to uyt plus half ayt square, half ayt square. Here you see initial vertical velocity is there? No. Is there any vertical velocity? No. So here you put 0 plus half into acceleration, force by mass, that is 50 by 2. Here you take the mass is 20 kg, suppose mass 20 kg. So 50 by 20 into t square. T is how much? 5 square. SY, that equal to 25 into 5, 125 divided by 2 to the 4. This much meter in y-axis. So S is equal to how much? 50 square plus 125 divided by 4 square root over. Okay, this is the displacement in time 5 seconds. Okay, then velocity v is equal to vxi cap plus vyj cap. Vx is constant 10 meter per second, that is 10 I cap plus vy is equal to how much? V is equal to u plus at, u dash 0 ଅଛି, y 0 ଅଛି, that means acceleration is how much? 50 by 20 into t is how much? 5, this much Jacob. Okay, so v is equal to, this will be negative, okay, negative y axis है ना, that's why. So 10 square plus 5 by 2, 25, 5 into 5, 25 by 2 square root over this much meter per second. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, students, thank you so much. Okay. After that, your geology class will be there at 12:10 p.m. Okay, you should ready for the next class, geology. Okay. Thank you so much.